The Arun Jaitley Stadium in Delhi, or as every true cricket fan knows it, the Kotla. India hasn't lost a test match here in over 30 years. Legends like Anil Kumble, Sunil Gavaskar, and Sachin Tendulkar have written their names into cricketing immortality on this very ground. But behind the glorious scorecards and record books lies a darker truth. This is the story of how one of India's most historic cricket stadiums became plagued by financial scandals worth 90 crores, dangerous pitches that got it banned by the ICC, and fan experiences so poor that supporters called it the Gutka Mahal. The story begins in 1883 when the British needed a cricket ground near the ruins of Sultan Feroz Shah Kotla's 14th century palace. What they created as an open ground near Feroz Shah Kotla's palace would become the second oldest functional international cricket stadium in India, trailing only Eden Gardens in Kolkata. The venue started as the Wellington Pavilion, a name that reveals its colonial origins but has been largely forgotten by younger fans. The Delhi and District Cricket Association, founded that same year in 1883, took control and has maintained operations for over 140 years. This single fact would prove crucial to understanding everything that followed. The ground sits on historically significant land, literally within the fortified city of Firozabad, established in 1354 CE. This proximity to ancient ruins gives the stadium its unique character, but also creates a legal constraint that prevents new construction and limits modernization options. Today's Arun Jaitley Stadium can accommodate 35,200 spectators across multiple stands. The venue underwent a major renovation in 2023 at a cost of 114.5 crores, funded through an unprecedented alliance between the DDCA and IPL franchise Delhi Capitals, who invested approximately 75 crores and took year-round maintenance responsibility. The BCCI contributed an additional 50 crores specifically for World Cup infrastructure upgrades. The renovations included 2 top-notch hospitality boxes, improved accessibility for differently abled persons, and what officials call a sun's canopy shade. Electronic boundaries, bigger screens, and better seating arrangements were also added. However, the stadium's tech and modern features remain limited compared to newer venues. The comprehensive scoreboard isn't visible from the top floor of the East Stand, and pillars still block seats throughout the facility. The renovation addressed some issues but couldn't solve fundamental design flaws built into the structure decades ago. Walking into the Kotla as a regular fan still reveals why many supporters once called it Gutka Mahal. Pan masala ads used to dominate every pillar and boundary board. But in 2025, after health ministry pressure and BCCI guidelines, the worst of the tobacco ads are gone. That said, the stadium's new corporate sponsors still create a cluttered, distracting vibe. Seating varies dramatically in quality and price. The old clubhouse first floor offers the best views at around 10,000 rupees, while Hill A hospitality costs over 20,000 rupees with buffet included. Budget-conscious fans can find reasonable options in the north stand, though the east first floor at 2,500 rupees provides a good middle ground. The food situation represents perhaps the biggest fan complaint. Recent reviews describe it as very poor food, no water arrangement, washroom not clean, every item expensive, non-hygienic, no tasty food. Fans report water shortages during 40-degree heat, with bottles selling at 5 times normal rates when available. The practical advice from experienced supporters is to bring your own water bottle and food, or order from Swiggy Zomato at the stadium gate. Entry logistics create additional frustration. Security policies prohibit almost everything except wallets and phones. No car keys, purses, coins, USB cords, earphones, or even medicines. This forces fans to discard essential items or leave them behind. Combined with crowd management failures where security arrangements completely failed during high-profile matches, the entry experience often involves absolute shoving and dangerous conditions. The atmosphere itself varies wildly. For marquee matches, fans describe an electric atmosphere with enthusiastic Delhi crowds and modern light and sound shows, creating a surreal experience. But for less significant games, observers note the crowd practicing social distancing, with the breeze having more presence than the crowd. October 1999 stands as the Kotla's most legendary moment. Anil Kumble's perfect 10-wicket haul against Pakistan, 10 for 74 runs, made him only the second bowler in Test cricket history to achieve this feat. The crowd erupted as India won by 212 runs, cementing the venue's reputation as a fortress. The ground has witnessed other milestone moments that define Indian cricket. In 1983, Sunil Gavaskar hit his 29th Test century here, equaling Don Bradman's then record tally. 22 years later, Sachin Tendulkar surpassed Gavaskar's record by scoring his 35th Test century against Sri Lanka at the same venue. Did you know? The 1952 Test against Pakistan saw Hemu Adhikari and Ghulam Ahmed create a record 10th wicket stand of 109 runs that still stands today. S. Venkataraghavan's debut series in 1965 featured devastating figures of 8 for 70 72 and 4 for 80 against New Zealand. In 1969-70, the legendary spin duo of Bishan Singh Bedi and Arapali Prasanna combined for 18 wickets, spinning India to a famous 7-wicket victory over Australia. The venue holds extreme statistical records too. West Indies scored their highest test total of 600 miss, 44 for 8 here in 1959, while India recorded their lowest score of 75 all out against the same team in 1987. That 1987 match represents India's last test defeat at the venue. They haven't lost here since. A unique tribute occurred in 2017 when the Ashish Nehra End was named for one day during his farewell match, making him only the second bowler in cricket history to bowl from an end named after him. December 2009 delivered cricket's most embarrassing moment. The ODI between India and Sri Lanka was abandoned mid-match because the pitch was deemed unfit and dangerous with atrocious uneven bounce. This wasn't just a bad surface. The International Cricket Council banned the entire stadium from hosting international cricket for 12 months. The pitch problems continued plaguing the venue's reputation. In December 2017, the test against Sri Lanka made global headlines when players complained of breathing difficulties due to severe air pollution. Sri Lankan players wore masks and even vomited, while India coach Ravi Shastri was reportedly angry about the complaints. This incident sparked worldwide debate about playing conditions in polluted cities. The most shocking controversy involves systematic financial mismanagement. In 2015, the Aam Aadmi Party alleged huge financial bunglings during former DDCA chief Arun Jaitley's 13-year tenure. The numbers are staggering. A stadium renovation budgeted at 24 crores somehow cost 114 crores, an overrun of 90 crores. The allegations were specific and damning. AAP claimed large amounts were siphoned off through fake companies, with payments made to 5 companies whose registered addresses were same and were headed by same director. They alleged duplication of funds and fictitious companies were paid for work they never did, dubbing it the Commonwealth scam of cricket. Additional allegations included proxy litigations to mint money, where lawyers appearing against DDCA were allegedly paid by the cricket body itself, and forged age certificates being used for player selection. The DDCA also received 25 lakh rupees advance payment for land that was later simply written off. Adding credibility to these concerns, respected journalist Rajat Sharma resigned as DDCA president in 2019 after less than 2 years, citing irregularities he couldn't tolerate. Modern controversies continue emerging. The IPL 2025 fixture between Delhi Capitals and Gujarat Titans was suspended due to an anonymous bomb threat email and India-Pakistan tensions. Fan brawls during IPL matches have gone viral on social media, while entry gate management failures have led to dangerous crowd conditions, with people literally being run over and children crying in the chaos. Cricket experts and fans consistently criticize the stadium's aesthetics. It's been called hideous, ugly, and poorly designed, with comparisons to a shopping complex or multi-level car parking structure. The utilitarian design prioritizes function over beauty, creating what many consider an eyesore. Beyond cricket, the stadium has served significant cultural roles. After independence, it hosted state occasions with figures like Jawaharlal Nehru attending, acknowledging cricket's role in national unity. The adjacent Feroz Shah Kotla fort complex maintains a mystical reputation, believed inhabited by jinns, with devotees visiting every Thursday. Recent archaeological survey of India restoration work since 2019 has restricted access to some spiritually significant spaces, affecting this unique cultural element. A mural celebrating Delhi cricketers like Shikhar Dhawan, Ishant Sharma, and Rishabh Pant was painted at Aero City, featuring the stadium alongside iconic Delhi structures, capturing the venue's connection to the city's identity. The DDCA has finally acknowledged what fans long suspected. President Arun Jaitley admits they're already in talks for a new parcel of land to build a new international cricket stadium with exceptional quality of arrangements. The timeline is ambitious, not more than 3 years. This represents a stunning admission that after 140 years, the Kotla has reached its limits. The historical ruins that provide character also prevent comprehensive modernization, as new construction is prohibited due to proximity to archaeological sites. The current venue will still continue to host games, international and domestic, including the scheduled West Indies test in October 2025, but its role as Delhi's primary cricket fortress is ending. The Arun Jaitley Stadium embodies cricket's contradictions. It's simultaneously a fortress where India dominated for decades and a venue plagued by systematic mismanagement. It hosted legendary performances while serving substandard food to paying fans. It created unforgettable memories while wasting crores in public funds. For diehard supporters, the Kotla will always represent pure cricket magic. Kumble's 10-for, Gavaskar's milestones, Tendulkar's records. These moments transcend infrastructure problems and financial scandals, representing the joy that no amount of corrupt corruption can erase. The upcoming new stadium offers Delhi cricket a fresh start with modern facilities and transparent management. The Kotla's transition from primary venue to historical monument seems inevitable and perhaps necessary. What's your take on the Kotla's legacy? Should historic venues like this be preserved despite their flaws, or is it time for cricket to embrace completely modern facilities? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into cricket's untold stories, watch my video on Eden Gardens, it's popping on your screen right now. Subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.